BBL abs? That's what we doing? For whatever reason, is this the BBL abs, chat?
Surgeries where you suck out the fat between the abdominals, essentially a BBL for your abs.
How is this even real? One of the biggest rappers alive, multi-platinum hits, global tours, billionaire friends, and still somehow Drake is trending. Because of his abs? Not because he dropped a surprise album, dissed another rapper, or flexed a new chain. Nah, this time it's his stomach that's stealing headlines. When he posted that shirtless pic, people weren't talking about the caption, the lighting, or even the fit. All eyes locked in on one thing. A six-pack so clean, so sculpted it looked manufactured, and now the internet's unraveling the mystery like it's a true crime case. Because leaked hospital records, expert analysis, and a suspicious silence from Drake himself all point to one wild possibility. He didn't build those abs, he bought them. Let's rewind. The photo that broke the internet wasn't flashy or complicated. It was Drake, shirtless, staring into the camera like he knew exactly what he was doing. His caption tried to be deep, something about the grind and hard work, about how there are two kinds of people, those who keep going until they get it right and those who just talk. But nobody paid attention to the quote. Not a soul. Because those abs, they stole the show. They looked too sharp, too symmetrical, too polished. It wasn't just fans noticing either. Within minutes, fitness influencers, bodybuilding pages, even Reddit threads lit up with theories. Something about that body just didn't add up. And in 2025, when internet detectives move, they move fast. Side-by-sides, zoomed-in screenshots, frame-by-frame breakdowns of muscle shadows. What started as a flex turned into a forensic investigation. And what they were seeing? Well, it wasn't hard to spot. Enter ab etching. Not some Hollywood myth. This is a real surgical procedure. The process is precise. Surgeons liposuction fat around your abdominal muscles to create the illusion of a chiseled six-pack. No crunches, no cardio, just anesthesia, a scalpel, and a hefty price tag. It's popular among influencers, actors, and yes, even rappers who want to look shredded without actually putting in the grind. And now, Drake's name is being tied directly to this trend. The leaks circulating online claim he had the procedure done more than once. Internet sleuths even dug up reports from a Miami-based clinic known for body sculpting. Nothing directly confirmed, of course, but the timing, the photo, and the uncanny definition in his stomach line up too neatly to ignore. Even surgeons online chimed in, analyzing the photo and saying the muscle definition looked too surgical. You can't fake that kind of tightness with lighting alone. And if this is AB etching, Drake didn't just alter his body, he altered his image. Now let's talk proportion. Because here's the thing about real transformation. It doesn't happen in isolation. You can't carve a six-pack in stone while the rest of your body looks like it hasn't hit a dumbbell in months. And that's what made people really suspicious. Drake's arms, software chest, flat, shoulders, barely defined. It's like his torso was copy-pasted from a fitness model onto a backup singer from Degrassi. One viewer said it best. He looks like a torso mannequin from a sporting goods store. Another called it Instagram gym catfishing. There's a rhythm to real results, a harmony in the body when someone trains for months or years. The vascularity in the arms, the tension in the chest, the shoulder width, the trap development, even the way skin tightens over time. But Drake's photo had none of that. His body didn't flow the way a real athlete's would, and when muscles don't match up, people start asking questions. Then came the memes, the hashtags, the live stream roasts, and some of them were brutal. DJ Academics led the charge, coining the term BBL abs like it was a new mixtape. That's a thing now, chat, he laughed on stream. BBL abs, that's what we're doing? His viewers were rolling. Rick Ross, who's no stranger to the gym these days, fired shots too, pointing out that this might not even be Drake's first time getting bodywork done. That cut deep. Ross lost over 100 pounds through training, and when he mocks someone's physique, fans listen. Then there were fitness influencers like Greg Doucette who broke down Drake's body with brutal honesty. Abs like that don't just happen, he said. You can't cheat symmetry. You can't Photoshop structure. Thousands of comments agreed. Even regular gym-goers were chiming in with their 2 cents, calling out Drake for setting unrealistic standards and lying by omission. It wasn't just backlash, it was full-on betrayal from a fan base that once believed in the grind until you shine story. But here's where it got even worse. Drake didn't say anything. No statement, no clapback, not even a cryptic tweet, just silence. And that silence, it spoke volumes. Because when you're guilty, you stay quiet. When you're proud, you speak. And right now, Drake's silence is being read as everything from insecurity to entitlement. This is a man who built a brand on vulnerability. The emotional, honest, down-to-earth rapper who could talk about heartbreak one moment and fame the next. But this is a total switch-up. The too cool to care attitude doesn't match the man who once opened up about his hairline, his heartbreak, even his son. So why go quiet now? Fans feel misled, not because he got surgery, but because he's pretending like he didn't. And then, there's the liquor. You probably missed it the first time, but in that photo, Drake's standing in front of several bottles of alcohol. Expensive stuff. Premium branding. And that right there, that's the problem. Because for anyone who actually trains, alcohol is the enemy. It's a metabolism killer. It slows muscle growth, inflames the gut, disrupts sleep, and destroys recovery. So when you post a picture of perfect abs next to bottles of booze, you're sending a message, a false message. One that says, look at me. I drink heavy and still look like this. It's not just misleading, it's damaging. It feeds the illusion that success can be effortless, that hard work is optional. And for a generation already chasing aesthetics over health, that's a dangerous line to blur. So what's really going on here? Is this Drake being insecure? Is he trying to hold on to his spot at the top in an industry that worships youth and virality? Or is this just a calculated stunt to keep people talking? It wouldn't be the first time he used controversy to fuel his relevance. Think about it. This is the same guy who used fake beefs, ghostwriting rumors, and hidden child drama to dominate headlines. So maybe this was all planned. Maybe he knew exactly what that photo would do. Maybe the abs weren't even the point, the reaction was. If that's true, it's genius, but also risky. Because once fans stop believing your image, it's hard to get that trust back. And right now, Drake's sitting on a throne of doubt, not admiration. Let's be real. Getting work done isn't a crime. People have the right to alter their bodies however they want. But in the world of fitness, and especially among men, abs are sacred. They represent work, discipline, sacrifice. So when someone skips the journey and then lies about the destination, it hits a nerve. Not because of the surgery, but because of the fake story around it. If Drake had come clean, I did it because I wanted to feel better about myself, he might have gained respect. Instead, he tried to flex it like it was all earned. That's what triggered the roast fest. People don't like liars, especially not rich, powerful ones pretending to be relatable. So now Drake's caught between two worlds, admired for his talent but clowned for his choices. So now we're left wondering, what's real anymore? When the biggest artist in the game might have faked the one thing he claimed to earn, what else isn't authentic? Is this just a moment of insecurity in the spotlight, or a symbol of how fake everything's become? From filters to edits, AI to surgery, the line between real and performative is vanishing. Drake might have started from the bottom, but now he's facing a different climb, a battle to keep credibility in a world that's watching his every move. And maybe that six-pack wasn't just a flex, maybe it was a cry for control. Or maybe, just maybe, it was a marketing move to break the internet. Either way, one thing's for sure. The abs might be tight, but the truth? It's looking real loose. So now we want to hear from you. Did Drake actually go under the knife? Or is this the internet doing what it always does, digging too deep, too fast? Drop your take in the comments. And if you're riding with real, raw, unfiltered breakdowns like this, tap that like, hit subscribe, and stay locked in. Because trust us, what's coming next? It's even more shocking than this.